Okay guys, we are doing something different today. I'm actually going to be headed into a buy sell trade store to source, which is something I don't normally do, but let's see what we can find. This is the Buffalo Exchange in Portland, Oregon, and I'm going to be looking for items to buy and sell on Poshmark. Now, a few things. I'm used to sourcing at places like Goodwill and not paying $38 for a pair of pants. Now, IMGA is a great brand. I would love to buy those pants to sell, but $38 is going to be too high. The great part about these stores is that they do have all the brands I love to buy and sell, like those aloe leggings, but again, $25, they're a little bit peeling, and that's just too high. So I'm going to be going through the racks here with you guys. We're going to see lots of great brands. And even if I don't pick them up here, it's going to be great to kind of see these brands to possibly pick up if you see at a regular thrift. There's also a lot of stuff like Forever 21, right? So it's big hit and miss. These are great though. So these are Beta brand. If you don't know about Beta brand, they make like they call them dress yoga pants. They are a 2XL. They're $15, and I would pay that even at a thrift. So I threw those in my cart. I think I'll probably sell those for around $50, and they will sell really, really quickly. That is something that's on sale. Their sell tags were half off today. So I went ahead and grabbed those and looked them up. They were pretty great. I forget the exact name of the brand, but I'll be back again with the full haul video. Okay, some Torrid pants. Those were too expensive. There's so much good stuff in this store, you guys. I was really excited to try out a new method here. That was called like the Ragged Priest, and it was like these really big, wide corduroy pants. Corduroy is coming back. If you don't know, now you do. It's definitely something to consider when you're outsourcing. I really think corduroy is going to make a big comeback. And there is another pair of Beta brand. So I ended up with two pair of Beta brand pants. Okay, now we're going to go into the shoes. So they have these kind of baskets. If you try a pair of shoes on, they ask you to put them in these baskets so that they can sanitize them because of everything that's going on right now. Let's see here. So they have their shoes organized by size, which is nice. And I'm going to kind of just like pick some up. I didn't grab those. Those were only $10. They were half off, but I went ahead and passed on them. Let's see what else I can find. I loved those. Those were Free People booties, but I think that they were, yeah, they were like $34, which was a little too much for me. Those were Rag and Bone boots. Super, super cute. Half off of 67. So that would have made them like 33.50, but I did pass on those. I put them back when I had two hands. It's hard to film and put things back where they belong, but I always go back after I'm not filming and kind of clean up. Okay, what else am I going to find here in their shoe section? These were cute clogs. I didn't know the brand, and I regret not looking them up. I think they were pretty worn though, so I passed on those. Let's see here. These are so cool. I actually really want those shoes in my size. They were, I think, like $80 though, so I passed on those. Those are fun Melissas. Look at those fur boots. $30. The great thing about going to places like Buffalo Exchange is you really see what's on trend because their buyers are very particular. Those were like knockoff Nikes. Those were not real Nikes. Those are cool. I like those Adidas, but didn't buy those. I'm really like not looking for a lot of shoes right now because yeah, I have a lot of shoes. Those Uggs were cool. They were 42, which is too expensive. Ugg anything right now is doing good though. They're very on trend. Their pajama sets are amazing if you ever find them. I'm actually wearing a pair right now. Okay, Valentino. This is brand new with tags. And I was very interested in it. It was $42. And I did a little research and it appears to be authentic Valentino. I went ahead and put it in my cart and I did pick it up. So I'll have more to tell you about that in the haul video. But I mean, I found Valentino new with tags, or at least the tag is still attached for $42. That's crazy because it's probably like, I don't know, how much is Valentino? $4,000? That's extreme. It's not that much. Okay, I'm going to be going through the dresses and stuff now. Let's see if I can find anything. So much like on trend, cute stuff, you guys. So many brands that I want to find out at their stores that I don't find. So that was really cool to see all this great stuff. Let's see. What are we gonna find? Dun 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 dun. What is this? A Reese? I don't know that brand. Athleta, a large tall dress, but too expensive. That was just like a cool vintage piece that I like, but you know, I don't buy vintage very often. Cowboy Stars. I think that's just like a Buffalo like brand that they have. Look at this. This is so on trend. Leaf. This is from Nordstrom's. Look at those big puff sleeves. We love a puff sleeve. That is totally what people are buying right now, but not for $27 to resell. Okay, let's keep going here. Double zero, I don't know. No, let's see. Anything? There was so much cool stuff, you guys. So much cool stuff. That has a cool neckline. A little Levi's dress there. Oh, I like that dress. I like that two-piece. I mean, okay, Joe found this. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It is a Nike Air jumpsuit. It was $32, brand new with tags. This is something I would wear. I am obsessed with Nike jumpsuits. I don't think this one's gonna fit me, so I'm gonna put it in my Poshmark closet for one of you. I love this Adidas dress, those fun floral print, like totally groovy, kind of 60s style. I did pick that up too. There's Joe. He's saying something funny, doing weird things, holding my stuff. Love love thrifting with Joe. I love going into Portland proper and like having a day of it with him. Pilker on the letterpress. I passed on that. That's Anthropology. Madewell overalls can do good, but I passed on them. I don't know why. I should have bought those. Usually I can flip Madewell overalls for like $80 to $100. Okay, I was obsessed with this Nike piece. I love Nike pieces, you guys. Look at this. It was $28 and comps were like 35. So I did pass on it, but this Nike sportswear like patchwork maxi dress, it was so fun. Prairie Underground, love finding this stuff. That's the newer tag, but $32. I passed on it. They actually sell. I just got an email from them. They sell on Poshmark and they're doing their sample sell on Poshmark, so the competition's going to be pretty rough with that. Let's see. Ooh, love this. I absolutely love that. It is so cute. I love a good Sherpa right now. All of that stuff. There's a lot of like Buffalo Exchange, like they totally just buy boutique stuff to sell on their own. Some Nike Tech. See, you see the same piece over and over again. That's just stuff that they bought, and you want to stay away from that stuff. It's not going to have a good resale value. Oh, love that. Another Nike Tech. All right. Joe really liked that stripe, that green and like mustard. This, he loved that. Ooh, all right. I love selling coats. They just sell for a little bit more money than like basic shirts. So I always hit up those sections before I hit up the other sections. If I have limited time. Like Joe gets bored, so I know I have to be fast. He found this. He thought it was cool. It was just like a velvet bodysuit. And Privacy Please was the brand. It was $16, and I went ahead and passed on it. And but it was really cool. He was right. Let's see here. Ooh, we love a neon yellow moto jacket. There's some Emily Gilmore jacket right there. Oh, I left this behind. I wanted to get this for myself, and I really, really am regretting not buying it today. I showed it to Joe. He said I should get it. He was showing me that cat shirt because Kayla had, my best friend Kayla, Hazel Arts Vintage, has a Sphinx, which is that type of cat. And he was like, oh, look at this shirt. Kayla would like it. And I was like, look at this jacket. I really want it. And he said I should get it. I don't know what got into me, but at checkout, I put it back, you guys. Do you ever do that? You can't justify it for yourself and you put it back. It's so funny. He took a photo of it and sent it to her, I believe. You don't see a lot of like t-shirts with those types of cats on it, so that was cool. Okay, we're gonna keep going through the jackets. See if there's any other gems in here that we can pick up. Oopsies. So I'm curious, does anyone shop at places like Buffalo Exchange or buy sell trade stores to sell? Is it something in your business model? When I was looking at their prices, honestly, a lot of their prices were very similar to my thrift stores, and I didn't have to kind of shift through as much stuff. I love Wild Fang. It's a local store or local Portland store. They have a few locations now, I think, in LA and stuff, but I love Wild Fang. It's one of my favorite brands for myself personally. But yeah, if you shop at buy sell trade stores, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know, like, do you have any tips or tricks, or how do you do it? Is it something you put into your business plan? I feel like I might start putting it into my business plan in 2021. I need to sit down and write some goals. I put my store on vacation mode for the next 2 weeks, and I will talk about that in tomorrow's video. But yeah, so I'm kind of working on my goals right now. Okay, this is cool. Anytime I see a Disney collaboration piece, I always look it up. Okay, that's a newer J. Crew piece. You can see there's just like a wide variety of brands here. So much different types of stuff, everything. And from vintage to new stuff, from mall brands to high-end brands. I mean, you really see a little bit of everything, which is cool. I am kind of shocked that it took me this long to come here to source. I loved this rag and bone sweater. I left it behind because it was $42, but I loved it. Love that hot pink. Sourcing at buy sell trade stores means that I need to expand my knowledge a little bit. Oopsies. That fell off the hanger, and I guess I'm putting it back on the hanger, and I didn't edit that clip out. I'm not going to. It's fine. We're just going to leave that in there. So you guys can see that I do put things on the hangers. Okay, back to shopping the sweaters. Ivy Park is, what is that? Beyonce's brand, I think? I was so stoked to find this. I've almost bought this exact rag and bone sweater for myself so many times, and I think it was like $37, half off in my size. I'm keeping this bad boy. That is like one of Rag and Bone's signature pieces, that varsity sweater, and it's totally outdated and old, but I love it. I just love it, and that's okay. You can love something even if it's not currently in style. It's okay to do that. So I'm buying that for myself. I've almost bought it on Poshmark a few times this past year, and yeah, I was just so excited. This is like, what? What is this doing here? What it's doing there is someone sold it. Ooh, hello. Knits. So you can see I start like at the most expensive, like the stuff I'm probably going to get the most money for, and then I slowly make my way through the store. So I did shoes, and then I moved into jackets and dresses, and now I'm doing knits. Like, think about what you'll get the most money for. Okay, over to the jeans now. So those were cool Reformation jeans for 40. Universal Standard jeans. If you don't know Universal Standard, definitely it is a big bolo. They do a lot of great size wise, and they guarantee them for life. It's like a whole thing. Go look at their website. People love them. They have a big following. Dun, 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 dun. I still dislike pants. I still dislike looking for pants, but I did find some cool pants. I thought these were really cool. I think they're just Levi's, but I thought they just looked really great. They're 501s. I didn't get them. They had a lot of great jean styles, but like you saw, the Reformation jeans are like $40. There's not a lot of meat on the bones, as they say. Ooh, Joe showed me those cool shoes. They were 44. He looked them up. He said they weren't going for a ton, but they were like a cool collaboration, and those ones weren't in the best shape, so we left them, but he wanted to show them to me just in case. Joe's really good at that. Okay, I am going back to shoes now. Those are good. That's a great brand of clog. I don't know how to say it. Found those Doc Martens. Those were half off. And I think that made them like 30 something dollars, if I remember correctly, but they were rough. Like the toes were totally scuffed and just not your classic Doc Marten. They were like a fold down, they had like a fold down top thing. So Joe said I should pass on them, and I think he was correct in that assumption. So Toms, I thought they might be Rothy's for like 2 seconds. The Rothy Chelsea's. Let's see, back to dresses. Now this is the time when I just kind of go back to racks that I didn't go through and start peeking through them. Again, waiting for Joe to tell me that he's bored and he wants to go do something else. He's so patient with me. I'm so thankful for that man. Oh, that's cool. Let's see here. Didn't get a good shot of that tag, darn it. An older theory piece. Dresses are definitely one of my favorite things to purchase when I can find good ones. This year obviously has not been my best year for dresses as people aren't wearing them as often, but I have a good feeling about 2022. So I'm just keeping my hopes up. I'm still buying dresses. I don't know a lot of these brands, so I'm going to definitely have to increase my knowledge, like I said, and branch out of just my normal Goodwill stuff. But it's exciting to me. It's a challenge, and I love a good challenge. And I hope to definitely add And Other Stories. We love And Other Stories. Vicky, I just saw that brand. That's a very popular like blogger brand. Ooh, look at this cottage core dress. Definitely. This I loved. It was sun dry and it was a 2-piece set, but you guys wanted $62 for it. If that was my size, I might have paid $62 for it. That's what I'm living in right now, but yeah. Ooh, love that Maeve like long dress. That's your anthropology, but I did not get it. The music they play in these stores is so loud that there's no way I could just film and talk at the same time. Unfortunately, I have to do these voiceovers because we can't have the background music. I'll get a copyright infringement. I wish though that I could. This was cool. This was a tee by Alexander Wang. It was a $500 dress, still new with tags, great deal, but outdated. And I could just tell that I wasn't going to be able to find it or sell it. So I passed on it. It's a hard one to leave. This was my find of the day. That's a probably $1,200 to $1,500 sweater. I did buy it. Ooh, love finding that brand. Ooh, love this dress. This brand is expensive. It's sold at like Saks Fifth Avenue. But the beading was really messed up on it, so I left it behind. Let's see what kind of blouses we can find, shall we? Ellen Tracy. See, they really have everything here, guys. They definitely do a lot of stuff based on style as well. So, you know, if you have some Ellen Tracy, you might want to take it over to them. There's a cool Harry Potter like shirt. I love a Harry Potter shirt. From Hot Topic. I left it behind. This brand is amazing. I ended up picking this up even though it was $43. Comps looked fantastic. I've never found it, so this Johnny was also great, but it was $50, so I had to leave that behind. Just about time to wrap up. Joe is actually in line right now to check out, and I'm just kind of peeking through a couple more things. Look at all of those beautiful dresses. We love it so much. And there's me, just saying hi in the store, being very Portland. Look at that tuck deck earring. Just a single earring with a tuck deck. Okay, all right. Sure, why not? Why not? There's Joe checking out over there with my big old pile. You can see my jacket that I left behind. Okay, so we did it. We have 3 giant bags of stuff. We branched out from our normal routine. I ended up spending $500, but I can't wait to show you everything that I got. I'm really excited. I'll be back again tomorrow with a brand new video. So if you enjoyed this, make sure you let me know, and I'll continue to go to more buy, sell, trade stores.